Right now, there may be microscopic plastic particles traveling through your bloodstream. It sounds like science fiction, but it's a documented reality. Scientists have detected microplastics in human blood, lungs, placentas, and other deep tissues. But here's the fascinating question. What happens when those particles reach your kidneys? Can your body's most sophisticated filters actually remove them? Do they get trapped, accumulating in your body for years? Or do they simply pass right through and end up in your urine? Today, we're taking a microscopic journey through one of the most advanced filtration systems ever created, the human kidney, to find out. First, what exactly are we talking about? Microplastics are tiny plastic fragments smaller than 5 millimeters. Some are large enough to be seen with the naked eye, like a tiny bead or a shred of plastic wrap, but many others, often called nanoplastics, are thousands of times smaller, completely invisible. These particles aren't just one thing. They are the fragmented legacy of our plastic world. They originate from the slow breakdown of plastic packaging, the fibers shed from synthetic clothing every time we do laundry, the microscopic dust worn from our car tires, and the breakdown of food containers and cosmetics. They are, in short, everywhere. And because they are everywhere, they end up inside us. Scientists estimate that humans may be exposed to thousands of these particles every single year through the food we eat, the water we drink, and even the air we breathe. Some studies suggest we might ingest or inhale up to 5 grams of plastic a week, roughly the weight of a credit card. It's a constant, invisible barrage. So how do these particles get from, say, a water bottle into your kidneys? The journey is a testament to just how small these fragments can be. After entering your body, many particles will pass harmlessly through your digestive tract, but certain particles, particularly the infinitesimally small nanoplastics, appear capable of crossing critical biological barriers. Imagine a particle so tiny it can slip through the lining of your intestines and enter your circulation. Once inside the bloodstream, it's like a log in a river. It travels wherever the blood flows, reaching every organ in your body, including, of course, the kidneys. And this is where one of the body's greatest defense systems takes over. To understand the challenge microplastics pose, you first have to appreciate the marvel of your kidneys. These two bean-shaped organs are relentless, silent workers. Combined, they filter approximately 180 liters of fluid every single day. That's like filtering a large bathtub full of liquid day in and day out. Inside each kidney are about 1 million microscopic filtration units called nephrons, and the star of each nephron is a tiny, intricate bundle of blood vessels known as the glomerulus. The best way to think of the glomerulus is as an ultrafine biological sieve. Blood enters the sieve under pressure. The filter is designed with incredible precision. It allows water, salts, and small waste molecules to pass through, forming the basis of urine. But larger, more important structures like red blood cells and vital proteins are blocked and retained within the bloodstream. It's a system of extraordinary selectivity, honed by millions of years of evolution, but it was never designed to deal with synthetic plastic. This brings us to the central question: can a microplastic particle pass through this biological filter? The answer is scientifically fascinating, and it's not a simple yes or no. Whether a particle gets through depends heavily on its specific characteristics, its size, its shape, and its chemical properties. Extremely small particles, those nanoplastics measuring less than 1 micrometer, are the primary suspects for being able to cross. Their minute size may allow them to slip through the pores of the glomerular filter. Larger microplastic particles, on the other hand, are much more likely to remain trapped within circulation, unable to pass through the sieve. They might then be targeted by the immune system or simply continue to circulate. The most compelling evidence that some particles make it through comes from a simple fact. Researchers have detected microplastic particles in human urine. One study found particles ranging from 4 to 15 micrometers in size in urine samples. This discovery is a smoking gun. It strongly suggests that at least some particles are capable of navigating this complex journey, entering the blood, traveling to the kidneys, passing through the glomerular filter, and being excreted from the body. The proposed mechanism is a process of filtration, reabsorption by kidney cells, and then secretion into the urine. But the kidneys don't work in isolation. When the body detects a foreign invader, it mounts a defense. The immune system joins the fight. Patrolling our bodies are specialized cells called macrophages, which act as cellular cleanup crews. When a macrophage encounters foreign material, like a bacterium or a plastic particle, it may attempt to engulf and neutralize it. However, our immune system evolved to fight organic threats, not synthetic polymers. Scientists are still investigating how efficiently macrophages can clear different types of microplastics. Some research even suggests that microplastics can disrupt the function of these vital immune cells, essentially clogging them up and preventing them from doing their job of clearing out other dangers. It seems our bodies may not have a truly effective, evolved response to these man-made particles. This leads us to the biggest concern among scientists. It isn't simply whether microplastics exist in the body. We know they do. The real question is what prolonged, lifelong exposure might do to our health over decades. This is an area of intense research, and the potential effects being studied are serious. Researchers are looking at whether the constant presence of these particles can trigger chronic inflammation as the body fruitlessly tries to break them down. They're investigating oxidative stress, a kind of cellular-level rust that damages our cells. There are concerns about direct cellular damage to delicate kidney tissues, like the podocytes that maintain the filtration barrier. Some studies point to potential hormone disruption, as plastics can leach chemicals that mimic our body's own hormones. And ultimately, scientists are working to understand the long-term impact on organ function, particularly in a high-filtration organ like the kidney. It's a Trojan horse effect, too. These plastics can act as vectors, absorbing other environmental pollutants and carrying them deep into our tissues. At this stage, many important questions remain unanswered. The science is still racing to catch up with the reality of our plastic-filled world. While completely avoiding microplastics is likely impossible in modern society, we are not powerless. There are practical steps we all can take to reduce our exposure. Choosing reusable glass or stainless steel containers over single-use plastics is a powerful start. We should avoid heating food in plastic containers, as heat can cause more chemicals and particles to leach into our food. Filtering drinking water can capture many particles present in tap water, and reducing our consumption of heavily packaged foods can lower our intake. Staying informed as this research evolves is key to making the best choices for our health. Your kidneys are extraordinary biological filters, processing enormous volumes of blood every single day with quiet efficiency. While scientists continue to study the complex journey of microplastics through the body, one thing is abundantly clear. Your organs are constantly working to protect you from countless substances you never even see or think about. Understanding how these intricate systems work and how they respond to modern challenges like microplastics helps us better appreciate the hidden world inside our own bodies. Your body is truly amazing.